Ladies and gentlemen, beautiful people, welcome back to another peaceful day in Schedule 1. Things have happened since we last started our journey here. In the previous episode, I got up to the warehouse, and from there, I kind of wanted to do some work in the background so that way you guys didn't have to see the entirety of the grind and that we were able to progress just a little bit along our way. Now, I know you're curious as to what's in the warehouse. We finally got the rank that is needed in order to be able to go in there, so we will. When it gets nighttime outside, you have to go in around 6 p.m., but I did want to show you guys what we unlocked here, which is our very own first house. This is the bungalow. I saved up some money and purchased the bungalow, and I went ahead and I did some additional setup while we were off screen so you guys can kind of see the ongoing ons. So I have all of the boxes here growing at full capacity. I got some upgraded soil and some seeds staged, and now we're packaging into jars. I have a mixer, all the mix-ins, and over here I purchased a fancy piece of equipment called the Packaging Station Mark II. So not only do we have jars, but we have a new packaging station, and drum roll please, what's behind door number 3? Well, we have a nice new setup here. This is the future. This is the way to go. I got grow lights, racks, and some better soil. So we are ready to harvest everything that we have grown, and I want to go ahead and do that with you guys here today. So let's go ahead and take our trimmers for now, and we're going to get some of this. I believe this is Granddaddy Purple. And when I was off screen, I realized in the warehouse, there's a couple of different vendors, and they sell different things. One of them being weapons, the other one being people for hire, which we can hire people in this house, though I don't really think the operation is big enough to do so. And then the other thing is there is a supplier who sells different types of growing ingredients, more so than Dan has at the hardware store. Now, Dan has some very good things at the hardware store, but he doesn't have everything. And so what I'm doing here is we're going to package up some of this so I can show you the new package. But then I also want to use some of the money that we have to replicate this grow style that we have in here. This is a very nice setup, and we'll get some more soil, get ourselves set up. And I went ahead and took the liberty of loading up Benji with as much as I could give him. And he's dealing with most of the clients. I think us delivering is not going to be the way to go. I prefer to stick with the growing. We still will deliver like these things, for example, when we have extras. So that way all the clients are happy. So let me show you how this works. You load up 20 and then you hold spacebar and you drop in 5 into a jar and you rotate. So this way you're able to package up a lot more material in a much more confined space. A jar costs $3 and can hold 5 as opposed to a bag that costs $1 and can hold 1. So it is slightly more efficient. We will package all of this up here and keep moving. And once we get enough packaged up, I will deliver all of this to Benji, and he will go on his merry way and sell for us. And I'm hoping that with time, we're able to collect another dealer who can cover the rest of the routes. Because I do not want to leave anybody shorthanded, and I don't want to make sure that, or I should say, I want to make sure that everybody is getting what they are looking for. So we have one more jar here, and we have 6 more Granddaddy Perp, so I'm going to throw that in there. Oops. Right there, just like that. Cool. Okay, so that is all of our jars, right? So we have 10. We got 10 from that setup right there, according with some, additionals that we have. We're going to clean up and, yep, make sure that's all good. Fantastic. And what we're going to do now is head outside of our bungalow. This is the beauty of the bungalow. So we now have this beautiful view, excellent scenery. You can come out here, sit down, so to say, smoke some Granddaddy, and start our day off right. It's going to be a busy day, so we got to be ready to rock and roll. I want to get more soil, fresh soil. We do have these bags here. They cost more, and they are triple. But, look at this. I no longer need to do the whole bag pouring situation. All I have to do is click pour soil. Boom. And then insert soil. And we're done. Then I put soil on the rack. It is very expensive because that is good for 3. And I think I kind of messed up the alternation here. But you can see I have soil in each one in reserve ready to go. And then we're able to grow, trim, clip. So I'm going to take some seeds here and I'm going to just walk you guys through the whole process. So what I first do is I go sow seeds. And I'm going to pack in all 6 seeds. We'll come around and we'll clean up all of our containers in a minute. The goal here is to unlock the barn. The barn has even more area than the bungalow to grow, but it's a lot better than the previous areas. I'll show you guys your original housing you get to keep, which is kind of nice. So now all we do is activate sprinklers. And these guys are gonna take off. Let's pick up our trash. And whoop, perfect. So you can see now they're growing, fully watered, good to go. Very low maintenance setup here, which I love. Then we're gonna go back over to these plants right here, and you can see there are no soil in these. So let's take our soil bag. Oh, we're a bag short. Let's go ahead and run downtown to the market, pour off some of our trash, and get ourselves some additional soil. I like to have 12 soil on hand for each setup, so maybe we'll do 24 bags. That should get us in a good spot. Trash for cash. Very nice, and it was super fun. I ended up having my wife play this game with me, and it went really well. We went to the casino, and she ended up winning $4 grand at the casino, so it kind of spearheaded our endeavor to carry on pushing a little bit further. So let's go ahead here and purchase 15 of these soil bags because that's all we can carry. You can see it's a hefty price, $900, not a cheap buy at all. And then let me go ahead and just so you guys can see for reference here, above the Chinese store, what I ended up doing was gutting the room. There's nothing left in it. Same thing with our one over there at the motel, but I purchased a bed for each one. So that way, when I'm on the run at night, if I need a quick area to hide, I have different locations, and I can show you that around the map. So you can see there's the sweatshop, I have the motel, I have the laundromat, and I have my bungalow. So no matter where we're at, if nighttime rolls around, we can hide, take a nap, get out of Dodge. Because I've had some situations in the past where I'll make a deal and they're watching you make the deal, and it almost feels like the client is setting you up and you have to run, and they're on you like glue, and the heat doesn't go down, and then they're attracted to you throughout the rest of the day. It's just a nightmare. So it's best if we avoid the whole situation, go to bed, sleep it off, and wait for the heat to kind of die down. Alright, so we got our soil. What I'm going to do is throw 6 in here. And that's good for those. And then I'm going to do 6 as well in here. Actually, we'll just put the rest of them right there. These additional ones that I have, I like to just kind of leave stacked up because we will trim and eventually fulfill the need. But we're running low on seeds. That was the last of our seeds, so I need to make a phone call and get some more seeds going. And let me show you how to do that now that we have the bungalow. So I can go to deliveries. We'll reach out to Albert. We could still text him, but I'm not about it. And so what I can do is I can say, hey, I want to do a bulk order. And then I can say, okay, I need 6 of each type, and I want it come to my bungalow at loading dock 1. The total order is going to cost me $1,100, and there's a $200 delivery fee. Now, we could avoid the delivery fee by meeting him in person, but I found that it's kind of difficult to find him. So I'm just going to place the order for the seeds, and that'll be perfectly good there. And I finally figured out what the laundering is good for. So you can see I have 3,500 cash on me right now, right? There is a daily limit that you're allowed, or I should say there's a weekly limit that you're allowed to put into the ATM machine, and that is $10,000. Anything beyond that, and you can't deposit money anymore. And I don't know if it is a bad thing to hold on to a lot of cash. I really don't. I'm assuming that you could probably get mugged if you have too much cash on you. But on the same note, you need cash to be able to buy certain goods. So with the money laundering is if you deposit anything over the 10,000 in the weekly limit, you can put it into your bank account through that. We did put 6 and I think 8, and I want to have 10. So that's 4 and 2. That's an additional 6. I'm going to add to the cart there. And then we're doing good. We got pair of electric trimmers. Simply click, drag, and harvest. So let's grab one of them as well. And then you can't actually sell anything in this game just yet. It's a little too early. But there is a way around it. So if you go up to somebody and you try to sell them product, you can throw in a little bit of something you don't want into the deal. It doesn't affect the deal. And you can just get rid of any unwanted product. I think that's pretty slick. That's a good way about going about it for now. I did go to the pawn shop, and I thought maybe the pawn shop would work, but it's not the case. So yeah, we're just going to head back here. We could probably gamble at the casino a little bit if you guys want to see that. I think that could be fun. But let's go ahead and throw our 10 soil on that. And then we've got 10 soil for this, which is great. And then I'm just going to throw 5 regular soil just in case we need it on each rack. To balance out our crops. And then right here you can see I have my utilities. We no longer need the watering can or the regular trimmers. We have the electric trimmers. I'm excited to see how these work out for us. Gonna throw a little bit more water in every single bucket here. That is all good for us. Perfect, they look happy. And then over here, let's trim these up and get these packaged as well. So I have the electric trimmer, so now all I have to do is hold the button and drag, and it'll cut, which is super convenient, actually. I do like that. And there are some benefits to this setup as well, just beyond the fact that it's open. The pot increases the growing, and I'll show you that. We're going to go to the warehouse so you guys can see all the goodies that the warehouse has to offer. While we wait for our seed shipment to come in. Do you notice how there's 12 buds to be harvested instead of 8? Well, that is because we have the grow light with the special pot. It is a huge setup. Now look at how much we have in product here. All sour diesel. We have a ton. So let's grab some fresh jars and get this packaged up and head over to the warehouse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then you just get to spin. So much easier than individually packaging, and it goes so much faster. Huge fan. I'm glad they added this into the game, and I can't wait to see if there's a packaging tier 3. We still will make a couple of deals by hand, I think, but I'd like to try to unlock more dealers. I really do think they are the future of the business. Because I don't want to have to go out on the streets anymore. I've had too many close calls. Ooh, we made a mistake there. We can just drop it into this one right there. Yeah, as I was saying, we've had too many close calls where I've almost been caught and arrested, and I don't want to have to deal with that. We got 12 cans. Look at how much sour we have. It's amazing. Alright, so curfew is in effect. I am going to take the additional product that I have, and I just throw any stragglers on this shelf. We could probably shrink it down. I got bags just in case if we need to individually package them. And then we have all of our jars of product. We are loaded. Let's go see if we can't trim these, harvest these, and change our setup here. It's tough because you lose the soil. That kind of bothers me a little bit when you move a plant. So you can see the soil's gone there. That's okay. We're good with that. Okay, soil's gone there. This one we just poured some fresh stuff in, so that's tough. We'll keep it as is for right now, but we're going to upgrade this setup to mirror the other room. Cool, and cool. Excellent. That's a lot And we're just going to stash it here for right now. That's a whole bunch of green. Pick up the trash. And I find 6 flower pots is really the maximum you can store in this space. It's a good amount. Let's save the game. Alright, here we go, folks. So we're technically out after curfew, but in order to get to the warehouse, this is what it's going to take. You can see... Oh, shoot. See how good they are at spotting you? Unbelievable. We're just going to go real quiet. Try to dodge the cops. They typically have that route over there secured across that bridge. For some reason, that bridge is more popular than this bridge. But what I like to do is run around the motel a little bit. And if there are police over here, we'll loop back around. We'll take the long way. Yep. Do you see how he got a flashlight right there? Don't love that. So I'm going to go this way. We're going to take the long way around. Going to hit the ATM. I'm going to pull out $3 grand. Just because we're going to need to buy some stuff. And they only take cash at the warehouse. Kind of underground. So we're going to sprint past the cop over here. See them? They're looking at us. We're going to huck back here. Go low. Real low. They don't see us. Here we go. We're in. Okay, we're safe. Oh, I forgot. There's an ATM in here, too. That's cool. Alright, so there are a couple of vendors here. We'll start with the first. We have Stan. Stan sells weaponry. So he's got ranged, ammo, and melee. If we click on melee, you can see we get a baseball bat, which we already have. There's a frying pan and a machete, so I'm assuming the machete is probably the best melee weapon. And then if we talk to him again and we go ranged, there are a couple of ranged weapons here. So we have a revolver and an M1911, but we need to be Hustler level 3 and Enforcer level 1 to get, so it's going to take a little bit more dealing to get to that level. And then for ammo, you can see you can buy revolver ammo for $10 a pop and M1911 ammo for $20 a pop. Cash only. Then over here we have Manny. Manny is a guy you can talk to hire employees at your business. So he has cleaners, which pick up trash. When a bin is full, they will dispose of it. Packaged product is a handler, and they will transport items between stations, storage racks, loading bays, the whole 9 yards. Then we have the botanists. They're in charge of all of the plant material, and they take $200 a day. And then we have chemists who are in charge of doing the mixing and I think the more dangerous side of things, which is going to be the meth and cocaine, which we are not making yet, but we could potentially get into that route. We just need a chemistry set or a table. Yeah, hang on a second there. And then over here we have our vendor. And this guy is Oscar. And Oscar sells all kinds of things, right? So he's got all the mixings, all the soils, and he's got some really neat equipment as well. So you can see we have packaging stations, but then we also have automatic mixing stations. We have a chemistry station and a lab oven. Now, we don't have any room in our house currently as it stands to be able to do the chemistry, automatic mixing, and lab oven. But what's pretty cool is that he does have a drying rack. In a drying rack, you're allowed to hang weed up to improve its quality, thus being able to sell it for more value. I think this would be a huge improvement upon what we're doing. So we'll look to get that. But then also we have the fancy hand-woven fabric pots that keep the roots ventilated, boost plant growth by 15%, but also increases moisture drain by 30%. So they run out of water a little bit faster, but they grow faster. And then there's this one, a specialty metal pot designed for soil moisture to be reduced at a rate of 40% slower. Awesome. So I like these air pots. I think they're really good. I'm going to grab 6 of them. And then you can see we have a suspension rack, which allows you to hang grow lights above the pot. So we're going to grab 6 of those. And then they have these LEDs. So this is a cheap, simple halogen light, must be placed on a suspension rack. Or they have the LED grow light, which is a simple LED grow light emitting a purple light that simulates stimulates plant growth 15% faster than halogen. So, oh, hang on a minute here. What is this? Full spectrum. That's new. Very fancy. Full spectrum light that grows the plant 30% faster. Wow, okay. All right, let's grab 6 of them. And that's $2,000. So that's going to be a very big setup for us. The lights are expensive. An extra 15%. You know what? I think it's worth the money. I like the purple ones because they're 15%, and then you already have the 15% from here. But we will be growing crazy fast with the full spectrum lighting. So let's give that a go. I'm going to purchase that, and now we need to be very careful and make our way all the way back to our house without getting caught. It is curfew time. I'm going to take a different approach here. We're going to take the river. It's so dark out. Oops, we fell in. That's okay. And hopefully this way we make our way around a little bit quicker without the police being able to spot us after curfew. I do not want to get caught. When you get caught, I heard you lose all of the things that you're not supposed to be holding. And then you end up losing some cash because you got to bail out. Okay, so here we are. We made it back. Let's change our setup here. We're going to pull all of these off the shelves. No need for them anymore. And what we're going to do is set up our new pots. Very nice. We're going to put racks above the pots so that way we can hang our grow lights. And then we're going to put our LED grow lights. And I want them just like that. This is excellent too because it's going to add a lot more lighting to the space. I feel like these houses are so flippin' dim. You can't see what you're doing at all. Alright, so that looks really good. We're still waiting for our seeds to show up. So I think we can take a nap and then wake up in the morning. Everything will be here. But before we do that, let's go ahead and package up just a little bit more so we have a bunch of product ready to go. And this is going to be our final large investment before we go save up for the barn. I don't think I want to spend any more money on upgrading the environment until we get a new location. And we've really maximized the ability of the space to put out a product. Cool. Okay. So we got a couple of loose stragglers here. Not much though. And look at this. We have a ton of jars. A ton of jars. Okay, for now, we'll go ahead and throw these on the storage rack so that way we're not losing anything. We have soil here all ready to go. We just need seeds. Bin is full. Alright, we'll empty our bin. We're going to keep it clean. Oh my goodness. Did you see that truck that was in front of our house? That's really good. That means the seeds have arrived. Ooh, $10. Very nice. Head back to our house, and you can see there is a... Oh, no, there's a box. Hang on. Where am I? Can't see a thing. Okay, we're just going to go to bed so it's daytime so I can see what I'm doing. So our dealer earned $2,000 right there. We are all peddler level 5. We are making very strong progress here. Okay, so you can see our van. Look at it in there, loaded with seeds. Awesome delivery. Thank you so much. So now we are going to plant some new material here. Close the door. Fence the soil. Watch this setup, guys. This is so much faster than it was before. Excellent. Okay, now we are going to sow the seeds. I love how you can hear the music from the neighbors. There's a house just to the left of us that's like an apartment complex, and they have just music blasting all the time. And some of the songs are kind of fire, actually. I like them. You can see the music has changed because we have now gone into full deep dive study mode on making plants grow as best as possible. So these pots, they consume the water faster, but they also grow faster, so it actually balances out. And with this grow light being 15% on top of the, or no, it's 30% on top of the 15% of the pot, these things sprout like wildfire. We're gonna go ahead and throw some seeds over here. I want to grow some OG, and what do we have here? We've got 10 green. Oh, we could do 10 more purple. I think we could do 10 more granddaddy. So let's sow these seeds. The purple lights are just cool, even though they're not as strong as the white light, the full spectrum lighting. The UV produces a cool atmosphere of a room with that purple lighting that I really do enjoy. Perfect. Last one. Okay, and then let's activate our sprinkler heads right here. Very nice. Okay. Picking up the trash. We've got more product. So what I think I'm going to do here is grab some of the stuff that we have made. We'll deposit our seeds. Do this first. We're going to grab 6 soil and insert the soil into our containers to be grown for the next batch. Very nice. Put that back on the shelf. And then we need to take some of our product over to our dealer. He is doing a great job selling, but we want to make sure he's not empty-handed, and then we can go claim some of the cash that he has made. I'm not exactly sure how much he's at right now, but his inventory should be pretty solid. And he can ration out the cans as well. That's something that happens kind of in the background that you don't see. We'll talk to Benji. What's going on? Look at that, $2,300. Thank you, good sir. And I'm going to give him some items to trade. We're going to restock him there. I'm going to pull this back. So now he's got a ton of OG, a ton of sour, green, and granddaddy. And I'll just take these and sell those on my own. So he's good. He's loaded. He's full of contacts. He will do a good job. Talk to Sam. Let's give him a deal. Doesn't want to buy anything. That's too bad. Talk to Greg. Oh, can't talk to Greg. Greg's not happy. Trent's over here, though. We can say, what's up, Trent? What are you doing? He looks like he's smoking a cigarette. Nope, he doesn't want anything. How about Kyle? Kyle's a big smoker. Oh, waiting for the dealer. Okay, so Benji's got him hooked up. Let's keep some of this cash on us for right now. Let's talk to Javier. Javier, would you like something? No. Knock on the door. There's Ludwig. Ludwig, would you like to buy something? Perfect. So he cleared us out on the little inventory there. That's really good. Let's head back and we can use some of this money. I think I want to get the better grow lights for my other room. I know it's got the purple grow lights and we love those. They're super cool. But the other grow lights just grow product faster. Oh, and we can load up on soil. So extra long life soil. Oh, you know what we can do here? I'm going to show you guys a little trick. Let's take some of these baggies. And I'm just going to take some of these guys and we'll package them up. Forgot. One at a time. Okay, and then this one. Good. The auto packager really is a game changer. Excellent. Okay, so we've cleared out most of our inventory. Put the cans back. We need to get 5 plus 40 cans. Actually, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to scooch these baggies over to here. Because we don't really use baggies anymore. But they're nice to have in a pinch. And then I'm going to take this storage and I'm going to throw it right here. That's a medium storage rack. Alright, never mind. So, large storage rack, we're going to put for product right there. And then medium storage rack, we're going to put for loose leaf right there. And then this is going to be our jars rack. So what we can do is grab some of the stuff we don't need like this, and I'm going to mix them in with the stuff that we do have as we make a deal, and that's how you sell product or goods. Can't talk to him just yet. And I know we're kind of technically hooking somebody up right now big time because they wouldn't otherwise be able to get $100 worth of grow stuff for free, but it sucks because you're not able to actually pawn off these ingredients and they just take up space, so you got to get creative with it. Just looking around here to see if anybody's available to buy. Never seen anybody come out of there, but you know who runs? Austin runs the arcade, so we might be able to knock on the arcade and see him. He's out walking about, probably getting deals. We're going to buy 60 jars. Awesome. And then I'm going to need a couple of more bags of soil, I think. Not right now. We'll come back for them. Look at all those jars stationed out there. We'll be able to carry them in a second here. We just need to find somebody to be able to sell to. We could check Donna. Oh, here's Geraldine. Geraldine already just got offered. Peter? Peter's not home. What about... Nope, everybody's out and about. That's a good sign, though. Oh, I think this is Austin right here. Oh, that's Benji. He's still selling. 700 bucks right there, just like that. This is the benefit of the dealer. Even though he takes a 20% cut, I'm okay with it. He just had a deal with Benji, so we're not going to be able to do anything with him. Those are police officers, so we're not going to do anything with them. You can talk to Peggy, make sure the cops are gone. Peggy, would you like to do a deal? No. How about Anna? Nope. Let's go in here. Thrifty Treads. Oh, nice. I didn't know you could buy clothes. That's pretty sharp. Go around here. See if we can't find anybody who's looking for a little something something. Just need to sell. Carl. No, you don't want anything. That's a cop. Tobias. Oh, this is a nicer part of the city, so it's a little bit tougher to make deals over here. We haven't explored this too much. Luis. Dice. It's getting dark out. We might be able to go into the casino if you guys want to see what this is all about. We got some cash. Play some blackjack. Let's throw 50 bucks. A 3 and a queen. That's terrible. I'm going to stay on it because they probably have an 18, and if I hit, I'm going to bust. But maybe they don't. And let them bust. No dice. Alright, here we go. $58 again. 17. We'll stand on that. Come on, let's hope they bust. 5, 10, 14. Bust. Good. Alright, cool. So, let's go big. Let's do 300 bucks. That's a 17. We're going to stand. Hopefully they don't have a 20. They have a 21. That is horrible. Alright, do it again. Make our money back. 10. Hit it hard. Hit it hard. That's 21, baby. Let's go. Got our money back. Now we need to make a surplus. 18, we're going to stand on that. Hopefully they don't have a 20. They have a 17. We win. Now we're surplusing, guys. So now that we've got some extra capital here, let's do Ride the Bus. Ride the Bus is hard. It can be fun, though. So let's say red. That's good. Now we got a queen, so that's really good. We could say lower for sure. That's good. Inside or out? I'm going to say inside. I think we can do it. That's awesome. And now we have the ability to pick the suit. I could cash out for 400 bucks right now, but I'm feeling lucky. Let's do spade. Dang, I almost did club too. Shoot. Okay, that's okay. All right, we can make our money back. Okay, so that's a 5. We'll go higher. This is pretty risky, but yeah, okay. Now that's tough. I'm not going to do inside or out. I don't think we can win that. So we're going to forfeit, collect our money. Now let's go. Let's do this. 150 bucks. Let's go black. Okay. That sucks. I don't like that one. We'll go lower. Nope. Try it again. Red this time. Nope. Tricky. Do it again. Black. Okay, that's good. Higher for sure. Okay, that's super good. Inside. And what are we thinking? Spade? Spade? Oh, club again. Crap. Oh my gosh. You know, when you hit that times 20 though, it's a really big deal. All right, so we got a heart. I'm going to just go inside or out. And we're going to go lower. Okay, that's terrible. I'm going to say outside. Actually, no, we're going to dip, take our money, and start a fresh one. See, I would have gone outside. I would have lost. One more time. Here we go. Red. Oh. Gotta at least get started. Red. Oh, man. Excuse me, sir. Red. Oh, I accidentally clicked black. That was stupid. Black. Okay, this game is just taking all of our money right now. This is horrible. Back to blackjack. 300 bucks. Hit it. Stand. 13 on a 12. Bust. Dang. Here we go. We're going big. Going big. I'm feeling lucky. That's a 9. Hit it hard. That's a 17. We'll take it. That's a 12. That's a 19. Oh my gosh. Come on. 18. Stand. Bust. Thank you. Okay, we're back in it. Let's try again. That's a 9. Hit it hard. 17. That's not good. Oh, bust. Yes. Okay, we're back on top. We're back on top. All right. 200 this time. I'll hit that. That's good. Nice. Okay. Do a really little one because I think this is going to be a loss. Yep. And then smash it. Oh, come on, baby. Let's go. This is how you make money at the casino. 21 again on a big hit. A push. No way. Oh, that was bad. I did not mean to keep betting max like that. We're going to stand. Please be little. 12. I don't hit on 12s. That's right, baby. Okay, we just made like 2 grand right there, which is hella awesome. So now we just got to get back home that's safe. And the tough part is the cops patrol everywhere. So the easiest way to get back home safely is to just use one of my scapegoat properties. Ooh, we can make a deal with Sam real quick. Tell him all that crap. There we go. We've got all the crap off of us. Benji's walking back, so we'll talk to Benji, see how he did. 600 bucks. I love it. All right. Making cash hand over fist. And then we can go sleep at our first property. And we're a free man. Good morning, everyone. Let's knock on the doors. There's Jesse. I was gonna say, Jesse's 98%. That's crazy. Alright, so we got 6 grand. And I think we need to get more seeds. So I'm gonna go ahead and just deposit all the money I can into a bank account. That is almost hitting our limit. $8,000. We're making very, very strong progress. The casino is a fun place to go to play around. I feel like it's nice because the odds are even, right? So as long as you know what you're doing in a casino and you're not being silly or goofy and trying to destroy all your capital, you'll make it. Now we have the ability here to purchase all kinds of stuff. Oh, we have a ton of stuff grown already. Let's go ahead and harvest this. Electric shears. Look at that. 12 on the harvest. It's fantastic. Oh, I love it. I love it, I love it, I love it. There is so much product. When you're able to harvest 12 per, it's a game changer. That's essentially a plant and a half for every one plant. You are stretching your seeds so far. Boom. Oh, there's a couple we're missing. There they are. Cool. Okay. Holy crap. Do you see how many we got? Oh, our jars. We totally forgot to pick up our jars. So I'm going to put all my product right here. Just for a second. And then we need 6 soil. Yeah, we just need 6 soil. I'm going to leave that there, actually. Just in case, hard times. 6 soil and all 60 jars. Okay. Alright, we can do that. There is the ability to purchase a vehicle in this game. Might be helpful. I'm just not sure if this drive is worth the back and forth. I'm also not sure if you need to get gasoline. But there are gas stations, so that could be kind of a fun thing to do. There is a skateboard I'm curious about, but I have to keep a weapon on me. I'm just so nervous all the time. Like, somebody's going to steal all my stuff. Alright, so 6 soil. Purchase, and then we need all of these jars. As many as we can take. And I know I was supposed to put our product on a different shelf, but that's okay. We'll figure it out. We'll get it all situated here in a second. The goal is to rack up cash because that barn, I can't remember how much it costs. I think it's 20 grand or 15 grand. I'd like to get to it. But I also want to make sure we have the ingredients to do so. So there's 10 and 5, and then here we have 10 and 5. So there's all our soil. We still have 2 more fully growing sessions that we can do. And then I'm going to move this storage over here. Oops. Rotate that. So we hit our jar. Very nice. And we can move the baggies. And we'll just put those right here. For smaller purchases. Oh, actually, yeah, I think we bought everything that we need. These are good to go. We will trim those. We'll get new ones planted. And then I got to get more seeds purchased because we are just selling product left and right. I want another dealer. Look at the contacts, right? Everybody's happy. Everybody's almost max happiness. We only have 1 dealer. Oh, there is Westville. We haven't been selling to people in Westville. Where is Westville? I think we're technically in Westville. We might be able to get another dealer. That would be so awesome. Let me check that again real quick. Where's the dealer? We just gotta get friendly with people. Take that. And that. And I think we need 5 more. Hello there. I need 5 more jars. Lots of jars. So many jars. I'm gonna see, because this is as west as you can go. I wonder if I can just knock on doors. This guy, who the heck is this? Okay. I'm just gonna be a door-to-door salesman. Hey, I'm your local medicine dealer. Would you like any medicine? Unlock the docks region. I know there's some people in these apartment complexes we can sell to. Let's put on our jars right there, and then 2 more. Perfect. So we've got a ton of product ready to rock and roll here. Let's go ahead and harvest this. Jar it all up. Look at that. 8. Man. This is a grow operation. I almost want to get the other lighting. I know I told myself I wouldn't invest in any more hardware because we've got it all set up now, but it really is something we can move with us no matter where we go, and it pays dividends later down the road. Okay, so we're going to stage all our product. We actually can't stage all our product because there's so much of it. Let's get it packaged, and then let's start selling. That's awesome. 4, 5, perfect. We're just trying to upgrade ourselves so we can hit high volume, you know, because now everybody in the town knows who we are. It's kind of imperative that we lead by example here, and we make sure that they know who the new guy is in town, who takes pride and care in his work and is really trying to make a name for himself. That's what we're doing here. And then the other thing I want to do is get the drying rack. The mixing thing, you know, I get it. I'm not about it. I feel like if you sell really, you know, high-end stuff, you're gonna be able to attract a better crowd of people. That right there. The drying rack, if you notice, like, the weed goes from low tier, which is green, and then what we grow is blue tier. That's standard, but if you dry it, you can go even higher on the progression system. And I think that is gonna sell for itself. I don't want to cross it with anything, you know. Right. Got more. You know, I always thought to myself, I was like, do I really need this many jars? The answer is yes. I mean, when you're making product in this kind of volume, the answer is yes. Okay. We got 2 additional... Oh, but we got a whole nother thing of 20. Perfect. Perfect. Excellent. Okay. So now we have just a couple of loose ones that we can go ahead and sell individually. I actually want to try to see if I can sell the jars. So let's... Oh no, but we got a plan. Getting ahead of myself here. I need to slow down. Let's pick up the trash. Bin is full. And let's start knocking on doors. Reach friendly with somebody else, okay. No dice is there. Oh, there's the priest. We did hook up the priest, I thought. He smoked with us.
No.
No, Mr. Walter is not about it right now. Kathy, yeah, you want to buy something? Let's do one. Oh! Come on. No. Probably doesn't help that I'm approaching him with a baseball bat. That guy's not happy. This guy's bumping. Keep going around. Can't knock on any of these upstairs. I wonder if this is a property you could potentially buy. Well, shoot. We will gain popularity with these people as time goes on. I just need to be a little bit more open and out there selling the product. You would think people are home by now, but maybe they're all tucked in for bed. There's a light on there. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Alright, last house I'm gonna check, and then if there's nobody here, we're gonna go back and keep growing. Dang. That's alright. Can't win them all, can't win them all. We got that all cleaned up. Alright, so now we're gonna drop off. And then let's grow sour diesel in here. I'm gonna say, I thought I cleaned this up, but maybe not. A clean workspace is a happy workspace, folks. Okay. So now we're gonna get the water going. That's gonna be fantastic for us. We'll leave that, let it be. We'll come around here and we're gonna do the same thing. Get the next round of applicants growing. I'm wondering if the individual baggies are going to help us sell better to the clientele out here in Westville rather than a jar. A jar might be too much volume. I'm not so sure though. We'll find out. We'll play it by ear. Take our money. I do like how everything's kind of set up real close to the bungalow. And then I think we got a couple more jars we can pick up. Yep. Cool. So those are going to do the thing. They're going to grow and be awesome. In the meantime, what we're going to do is get ready to sleep. And in order to do that, I am going to put in a delivery for 6 more of each. Awesome. It'll be here in an hour, and I'm just going to go to bed. So that way when I wake up, it'll be there in the morning. Fantastic. And look at all these guys happy, ready to harvest. I'm surprised I don't see the truck out there. That's okay. Awesome. Let's take a look at Benji's supply while we're here just to see if he needs to be restocked on anything, because we're going to have a whole bunch for grabs here. Oh, crap. I did not mean to do that. When I do that, it messes up the timing on the soil. We could have got one more out of it. Brutal. It's tough to pick up that leaf right there. That's interesting. Alright, let's package up. Get a couple more of these, and let's see. Inventory-wise, how's Benji doing? Dealers. Ah, he's got more than he knows what to do with. He'll be perfect. Excellent. Take that. There we go. Okay, let's take to the streets. I want to see if we can at least score a deal. I need relationships with people on this side of town. And you can't make relationships if you're stuck inside the house. Also wish to clean up the leaves. Driving me crazy that I can't get that one. Actually, let's take a couple of products. Here's our seeds. Oh, goody. Excellent. Now we're set up. Set up to grow when we're ready. Ooh, they're missing cops. Yeah, they walked away. Ah. Who's around here? Actually, aren't there a couple of people? There's Kathy.
Okay.
What does she like? She likes energizing. Good news for you, I got one. Sweet. That's a person. That should build relationship. Oh, they're kind of bumping in here. What's going on over here? Top tattoo. Frankie Frank, he doesn't want anything. Dan, how's it going? Can I interest you in a free sample? No. Why can't I talk to him? You do unlock Dean's connections. Joyce? Not yet. Okay. We know we can offer Chloe. She's not trying to buy anything right now. Hey, Keith, what are you... Uh-oh. We're just talking. Holy smoke. He wants refreshing. There we go. There we go. There we go, Keith. Hopefully that makes Keith happy. Nobody over here. And they got the music blasting. How do we get a speaker system like this? Probably rocking a Sonos Arc and Era 300 setup. Man, there's just not a lot of people around this area to hit. Oh, Charles, can I interest you in a free sample? Sedating. Guess what? I got you covered. Dang. Okay, well, at least we got a new client. That is a step in the right direction. And if we go to our contact map, there he is. And he's our direct link up to the dealer, which is huge. Oh, that's awesome. Oh, Kathy. Hey, I didn't know you lived there. I'm sorry. Anybody working on this site? It's peculiar that there's a chair and a table right there. Probably gave away more product than we needed to, but that's okay, because any connection is a good connection. Every time of the day, we gotta check these houses here to make sure. Geraldine! Oh, that's his house. That's too funny. That's a pretty house. I like that yellow house. I also like this white house. It's got a good layout. I just like the table and chairs on the side there, outdoor. Anybody on the outside? We do have oceanfront property. I mean, this is our space too, you know? Gonna check this house one more time. Near the dog bark. So sorry, didn't mean it. Okay, let's harvest. Gonna need to go pick up some more jars here pretty soon too. Inventory is full. Wow. Oh, wow, wowzers. I mean, I guess that's fair. Had a whole bunch on us. Any additional cash that we pick up from Benji, we're going to go spend in the warehouse today. There we go. I'm going to dispense some soil into all of these. Trash, I think we could just put out here. I'm done getting pennies for it. There we go. Hopefully Benji's out making some deals. We'll take a look at our map here. Good thing is Granddaddy Perp is going to get us into a dealer over on this side of town. Gosh, we need 5, 6 things of packaging again. Okay, that's good. That's good for now. That's a lot of inventory. Be very careful. Check the map here, see where Benji's at. Oops. Like, Benji is actually right downtown. Mr. Benji, sir. I need your assistance. Need to take a look at your inventory and need to make sure that you have some money for us. Cops right there, not ideal. Check the map again. Oh, he just walked right past us. There he is. Benji. Benji. Got some items for you. Oh, he rations them out. I forgot about that. He breaks them down. So we need 1 green crack. I'm going to give him that. I'm going to take away that. He's all out of... Oh my gosh, he's all out of OG. We'll do 10 of each. This way I can monitor how much he's doing. That's awesome. Good job, Benji. Wait a minute. 2,000 bucks. That's pretty solid. Nice. Donna. Dang. OG goes like crazy fast. Gotta be careful with that. Oh, I think I could Dan hardware delivery. Oh, but there's a $200 fee. It ain't worth it. It really isn't. Let's do 6 before the night ends. There we go. Then I'll come back for the rest. OG definitely being a popular seller. We have some money though, and it's about nighttime, so what I want to do... Ah, crap. I need to drop this off at home, and then I need to run to the warehouse. Hopefully curfew doesn't hit. Okay. So you go there. You guys all go there. These are cleared out, ready to rock and roll. We're going to grab some soil. I need to get 6 more soil. And you know what? Because I did reset this one, I'm just going to reset all of them. They've only got 1 more in them. Okay. Cool. How do I grab that leaf? Only time will tell. Anyways, saving the game. We are going for the warehouse. I'm getting 2 things at the warehouse. We're getting the grow lights. We're gonna get 12 bags of soil. Maybe a machete. Maybe.
Oh.
That's a lot of money, man. That is a lot of money. Alright. And then I want to get the machete. Just because it's the better melee weapon. If we're looking for melee weapons in general, you can see the baseball bat is at the bottom of the list. Got a machete. Now we can drag the machete where the baseball bat is, and we can put the baseball bat back. I should be fine. I know it's curfew, but I don't have anything dangerous on me. Oh! Mag, don't move, don't move, don't move. Oh, crap. Go, 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 go. 1. This is a new person. Gosh, if they had a flashlight in that game, this would be freaking awesome. Where did she go? She wasn't this far. She was walking in this direction though, right? Ah, there she is. Okay, okay, cool. Please. Yay! Alright, nice. New clientele. Maybe they're all active at night. Ah, that's not the case. Pause for a sec. Okay, we're back. So that's good. We locked down another client right there. I want to go ahead real quick before we end things off. I want to go ahead and put more soil back on the shelves. Like that. And then I want to take a look. So we got soil there. Everything's all lined up. We're going to insert fresh soil and be very careful about it right here. Get ourselves operational. Put these back on the shelves. Put some stuff we don't use back on the shelves. And then here we go. Switching these lights out. Oops. This is going to dramatically improve the grow performance of our product. I'm hoping. $120 in surplus per is a lot of money. So I'm just going to put the extra stuff right there. And that looks good. That looks good. So these are all cleaned up, ready to grow. And these are all cleaned up, ready to grow. However, I need to get this little flippin' leaf off of here. Maybe we're going to do some OG out here just because we need a lot of it. So if I do this, Nice. So, well, that leaf just might be there forever. Safe travels, my young children. May you grow into strong seeds and even stronger plants. Very nice. Awesome. Pick up all the garbage that we have. Well, let me do it. Let's get the sprinklers going. Very nice. There's a lot. We got a lot. And then what else do we need? OG is the big one. We could do green as well. Do a little green. There we go. Pop. Perfect. You know, I always wonder if the neighbors could smell this. You know? Like, I feel like this house is pretty loud when things are all said and done. But I'm happy we got the nice new setup with all the hardware that we need now. All the best lights, hanging racks, pots, soils, soil applicators, water applicators. This is the setup, guys. This is gonna do so much for us. And we got the better packager, all kinds of goodies. Sold a bunch, our dealer sold a bunch. That's gonna push us into Hustler 1, where we have iodine. And we unlock the downtown region with 10 new customers and a dealer. How about it? How about it? That is awesome. And look at all this ready to go. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the episode. Stay tuned for more because we will keep growing the empire on and off screen so that way you guys get the most enjoyable experience of it all. And hopefully we unlock that barn in the future. Have a great rest of your day, folks. Peace.